Hey Psych Thought fans, we're coming to you today when we're going to talk about probably something very, very taboo. Yes, taboo during this time of the pandemic when we stay at least 6 feet away from people. Today on Psych Thoughts, we're going to talk about the hug. Oh, who doesn't love a good hug? I miss that more than anything. It's like, oh, give me a hug. And it's just like all these things. We hug all the time. But we have to admit that there are some things psychologically that a hug does that we might and might not have known. So gather in close, get a virtual hug. Aww. As Psych Thoughts today, we look at hugs. Now I know what you're thinking. Doug, I don't like to be hugged, but But hugs serve a large purpose in our society. They do. We hug when we want to encourage someone. We hug someone when they're in pain. We hug each other when we celebrate great victories. So they've played a large part in our life, and it's a human contact. And so yes, there's a lot of psychological things that goes on. And today, I kind of want to point out 4 things that kind of make you wonder about hugs. First one is, they relieve stress and pain. Well, Doug, everybody knew that. You know, if you don't feel good from a small child and you have a boo-boo and you go to your mom and you say, hey, I've hurt my arm, your mother hugs you and you always feel better. But a lot of research from the Journal of American Medicine and Abnormal Behavior have found that, or even suggested, that hugging helps to alleviate cravings for drugs, alcohol, and even sweets. Who ever thought a good hug would cause you not to crave a chocolate chip cookie? Also lowers heart rate and also causes you to be more calm and relax. Okay? Actually, a hug, in one study, actually speeded up time for wounds to heal. And so a lot of times we don't really think about it, but a hug is a great way to relieve a lot of stress that's in your life. It's a release mechanism. And we know from psychology that stress is a huge factor in heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, all these other things. Who would ever thought one of the most simplest things that you can do to help someone to relax, feel better about themselves, is to give them a good old hug? Yes, that's what we need more of. They also strengthen our immune system. A hug a day, it keeps the doctor away. Well, maybe, but probably most likely. In a study that was done at Carnegie Mellon, they found out that they put 2 people in different groups. And one group, those people got a hug every day from somebody that they knew and they liked. So it's like, what a great experiment. Every day someone you care about and you like would come in and they go, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine. Give me a hug. Then they exposed both groups, because the other group didn't have somebody to hug them, and they exposed both groups to a cold virus, a very low-grade one. But then they found out that the ones who had been hugged every day showed less likely to catch the cold. Wow. Now you can give a hug and lower blood pressure and keep that cold away. Also, this one is a no-brainer for you all. They make you happier. Yes, they do. Many studies have pointed out over the period of time, when we hug, it releases a lot of neurotransmitters. And one of the big neurotransmitters that it releases are the feel-good neurotransmitters, like serotonin. So serotonin is responsible for making us feel happy and more productive. So a hug actually causes our body to release those neurotransmitters, which makes us feel good about ourselves and other people. So far, a good hug really can't be beat in this thing. And lastly, and the most important thing, hugs help us to deepen our relationship with others. We instinctively want to hug those who are hurting or in pain. It seems like it is an evolutionary thing that we want to provide comfort for those. And we see them, and so we want to receive a hug from someone that is special. Hugging someone daily, and most studies have proven that it builds a more permanent and a stronger, deeper bond with each other. So on this Valentine's Day, you can't go wrong with giving the person that you care about or the person you love a good hug. Doesn't matter. Everyone needs a good hug every once in a while, and it makes us feel better for it. This has been Psych Thoughts. If you like this video and you want to know more about it, subscribe and hit that like button. If you don't like this video, well, put it down there in the comments and I probably won't read it anyway. That's just the way it is. But if you like it, subscribe, tell your friends and everything else. Until tomorrow, bye. And remember, psychology, it is everywhere.